You know, I probably should have unmuted my mic. So, hi everybody, Along with Geek here, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my guys, gals, and non-binary pals all around the world. As people are able, they're going to be hopping into our voice chat for the game. Today is going to be kind of a chiller stream. We are going to be setting up our Dark Heresy characters for the upcoming campaign. We're going to do some lore talk, and we're just going to have a good old time. So, as people are able, they're going to be hopping into the Discord voice chat, and we can go from there. So, I'm going to kick it over to the playmat here. If you have any questions while we're doing this, feel free to ask. We love questions. Questions, you can't learn without questions. So please, give me the questions. Mwahaha. Okay, I'm just adjusting a few things on my end. Let's get the playmat up and running. Alright. Cool. Okay. Alright. Boy, that looks good. So, we are going to be using the Dark Heresy character sheets that you guys are seeing up on the screen. In fact, I have, of course, just in case, because you never know. By the way, I actually just created my own kind of ring light using these. Got these off of AliExpress. They are literal, they're supposed to be like bookmark lights, but holy crap are they bright. Let me tell you, that brightness you're seeing is 3 of these aimed at me. I created my own ring light. Of course, my phone has been placed on Do Not Disturb. What have I got? Notification on there. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, microphone's up on everything. Okay. Probably should have left the character sheet pulled up for me. Here we go. So, to make sure that we've got everything that we need, I pulled my copy of Dark Heresy out. This thing I have read, reread, made so many characters that I really need to get a new copy of it. This is one of the few 40k things I still have. So a while back, I traded a bunch of my miniatures and a bunch of my books to a friend of mine so that I could get Steel Battalion for the OG Xbox. And because of that, I don't have a ton 40k stuff, but I'm slowly building back up. The video games I didn't get rid of. That was the one thing that I made sure that I kept regardless. Pardon me just one second. The one thing I did forget to grab was my water. And you must stay hydrated. Ah! Okay. It's muted. So, amusingly, my Rogue Trader book is actually the one that is least used. Simply because I had it was the last one I bought, and so my idea was originally with another group of friends is that I was going to start them off in Only War, move to Dark Heresy next, and then finally Rogue Trader. And it was interesting because I was debating between doing doing Rogue Trader and then Dark Heresy, or Dark Heresy and then Rogue Trader. And so it was up in the air. I part of the material that I created for that campaign has actually and is actually being used in this one. So like I said, we were going to talk about lore a little bit. Effectively, the planet that these guys have been orbiting is one that was basically, it's a forge world, and their whole thing is building tanks, tanks, and more tanks. And part of that is because they're so close to the Eye of Terra. Well, and now of course the Great Rift that split the galaxy, that warp portals and daemons have been popping up for centuries. So it's a great way to test new and amazing weaponry on these tanks, or just new tank designs. Well, new, quote unquote. So I mean, this planet is war torn, but it was one of the more early colonized planets by the Adeptus Mechanicus. It's pretty much a Mechanicus world, although of course they have to do the Imperial Tithe. They fall under more Mechanicus control than they do brain fart. They answer more to the Mechanicum than they do to the Imperium. The Imperium can make requests like, "Hey, can we get like 20 Lehman Russ tanks? Thanks. QQ. Tank me please. Tank me please. Ooh. Ooh, I need a Lehman Russ. Ooh, I need a Bane Blade. I wish to hit them with my sword. Ooh. Anyways, and that meme, by the way, they actually put into Dawn of War Retribution. If you put a commissar in a tank and drive the tank forward, one of the voice lines that you can get is, "Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my sword."
Hello. Oh, jeez, I can hear
Amethyst.
my.
Can you hear me?
I can, and I can hear myself.
Oh, whoops.
It's okay.
Let me see. I'm not sure why. Right now, I've got the Discord running through OBS so that I can capture all of the. Oh, I know what's going on. Hold on. It's because the speaker. I'm gonna put my headphones on. I was using the speaker.
Okay, good. Okay. Let me go ahead and get a notebook while you do that.
Okay. I'm so happy I got my third monitor mount yesterday. So I actually have room on my desk.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, is that better?
Yes, perfect.
Excellent.
Okay. All right, and I got some loose leaf in case I need to take notes on things like mechanics or whatever.
Yeah, so we're going to be, so today's kind of going to be a chiller session. We're going to be discussing just lore about where you guys are at, what you're going to be doing,
Okay.
talking about what you've already discovered, things like that. And we're going to be getting your Dark Heresy characters ready.
Are we doing any sort of roleplay today? Or is it just character build?
Mostly going to be character build. If we have time and people are feeling up to it, we might can get some actual dice rolling in. But it's all depends on how everybody's feeling.
Okay, got you. All
And
right.
so we're just waiting on a couple of the others. But you and I can chat. I don't mind repeating info for them.
Okay.
Do you have questions so far? Or actually, let me ask you this because I
Yes.
haven't asked, and I'm doing this for public feedback, and I want you to be
Yeah.
brutally honest.
Okay.
How have the sessions been going so far?
They've been going fine. I don't have any complaints really.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that I can give for like feedback. Really trying to rack my brain.
No, I appreciate that.
Um,
The fact that you're giving it serious thought means a lot.
yeah, no, I definitely, like I get it. DMing can be hard, and DMing is something that, goes like, people don't necessarily want to bring anything up because it's like they don't want the DM to be mad at them, but like, I take feedback seriously as a person, so I also try to give really good stuff,
How can
and
I
I
make a
can't really
better
think of it.
Yeah, how can I make a better game and do better gameplay if I don't get feedback?
Exactly.
I totally understand players don't want to be singled out because they're like, oh, if I tell the GM that I really didn't like that he did XYZ, oh, he might
Mhm.
he might kill my character, next
Yeah.
time we play. And that's not something I do. That
Yeah.
has no place in my gaming world. That's not fun. And fun is what we're here for.
Um
But the fact
yeah,
that
I
you
really
can't think of anything is a
yeah.
big compliment to me.
Nice. I mean, like, you were going through it too, like, kind of spur of the moment. Most of it was improv, so I was actually quite impressed with that.
Oh, really? Thank you.
That, yeah, because it's like, it felt like it was written, but like, it was mostly improv. So I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, that was impressive.
yeah. The
So,
so to give you an idea of my process, years ago I created for another set of friends a world in 40K, and
mm-hmm.
so because I never got a chance to use that world, then I'm using it now.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And so most of my handwritten stuff was stuff about the planet, not about the campaign that would take place because I wanted things to evolve as naturally as possible. Hey, it looks like we've got announcer and Tango.
Hi.
Hello.
Tango appears to be muted, but he's probably just setting up and getting ready. So it's good to see you, announcer. You haven't missed anything. I was just asking Amethyst, and I'll ask you the same thing. From our previous sessions, do you have any feedback or constructive criticism?
Uh, aside from establishing talking order,
Hmm.
which would help it would help with like interrupting each other because we're not in person. It's very hard to read when someone wants to speak.
Yeah, nope, that makes sense.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, like this is your wheelhouse. This is your boat, and I don't like rocking the boat.
I can understand that completely. Like I was telling Amethyst, though, I can't improve if I don't get feedback, and I want
Oh
everything to
yeah,
be as fun as possible. And I do not take feedback out on players. That's not fun.
yeah.
But yeah, thank you. The I've got everything, or I've started the general writing for Dark Heresy. The Dark Heresy will be a little bit more structured and slightly less improv than the Rogue Trader one, but only because there's a chance we'll be getting some information from certain people that I can incorporate.
Ooh,
So that would be when things might be a little bit more scripted.
all right.
But I'm planning to continue improving as much as I possibly can. Um, And if I find out that's not working, I'll switch it up because I want you guys to have the most fun that we can have.
And again, that's fair.
Now, did you get a chance to grab the PDF?
The PDF. I already had the character sheet PDF.
You're okay, perfect. That's right, because you had started building yours a while back.
Yeah,
So
I knew how to build my character because I played this system before.
excellent. So in
Mr.
fact,
Big Shot over here.
yeah, no, I know who I'm gonna be
Big
asking.
shot. I'm sorry.
No, I know who I'm gonna be asking for assistance. In fact, as I was explaining, one of the things I made sure to grab was my copy of Dark Heresy.
All right.
Love that.
So yeah, I actually, believe it or not, hey Tango.
There we
Yes,
go.
we can hear you.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's no
Don't
problem.
apologize.
I need to. I'll be right back. I gotta close my door.
Okay.
The amount of places that don't give nutrition info just drives me
So I needed to
freaking
talk to you
nuts.
guys because I didn't know how this was gonna go today. My entire family has been deathly ill all week. I haven't been that bad, but I've had to take care of like my wife and my kids and stuff. So we've been, and my wife is like really bad today, and I was hoping that she would have a good day. So,
Today is a chill day.
I don't want to bail on you guys.
Okay, so the thing is, Tango, family always comes first. So if you need to duck out, that's fine. We'll catch you up on anything that you need to. Today's going to be a very chill day. We're going to be discussing some of the lore, kind of recapping what you guys have done already, and starting to build the characters for Dark Heresy. So it's not going to be like a super hardcore stream.
Roger. It's just like I said. It's just one of those things where it's just like I had to last minute cancel last week, and I didn't want to do the same thing.
No, I understand, and I definitely appreciate it. But again, if something comes up and you need to go take care of your family,
you guys don't mind? Are you sure?
No, of course not.
Perfectly fine, my guy.
Okay. All right, man. You guys are great, and thank you very much. And I'll tell my wife you guys said hi.
All right, and so Tango, what we'll do is you and I'll get together and
I'll be in the chat, so I'll hit you guys up. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, and we'll I'll catch up with you one-on-one so that we can get everything taken care of.
And he's gone.
Yep. Well, I think he's got the stream up, so he should hopefully have heard that. But
hopefully.
Yep, big heart.
Aww.
Big heart.
So okay, so to give everybody a summary, and we're gonna make sure because I want everybody on the same page. We have been over a planet that was one of the earlier Mechanicum colonized planets. So it's basically a Forge world.
Right.
It has not been completely terraformed yet, which is why the facility that you guys discovered hadn't been discovered yet. Or rediscovered, I should say. The planet was designed, or basically builds tanks. That's its whole bailiwick. It builds tanks for the Imperium. So it does the Lehman Russes, the Bane Blades, the Earth Shakers. If it's armor of some kind, that's what this planet does. Now it's controlled by the Mechanicum, but it's a rather loose control. Again, it's not fully terraformed, and the humans that have been there have been able to keep up production and keep their tithe going above and beyond what was even expected. So the world's been left alone by the Imperium for the most part. You guys, of course, while the Rogue Trader was doing some exploring, found this very interesting building that appears to be from the Dark Age of technology. You do now have a Bane Blade that is aboard the Rogue Trader's ship. What did you want to name the Bane Blade?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just throwing something out there.
That's a great question. What would I name? What would Eddie name a fucking Bane Blade?
It shuts
The
people up.
Gobsmacker. The Gobsmacker.
Yes, I like that.
Okay.
Okay, so you have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Oh, okay, actually, you know what? For determining speaking order, because that was something that announcer brought up. I think what we can do is if you type AM, because I want to do it as quick, as easy as possible. If you type AM in the chat, that means Amethyst wants to speak. If you type in AG in chat, it means announcer wants to speak.
And that's in your streams chat?
No, the Discord. The Discord in the general area should be good.
Okay.
All right. I gave the name, so please feel free to comment.
Oh, I like Gobsmacker. I was gonna go with classic, like, oh, should we do something like a classic Imperium name? But I like that one better. I like it way better.
All right, so we now have the Baneblade that you guys have is the Gobsmacker. It is Eddie. I will let you pick the pattern for the Baneblade since it can generate one. Um, and then the rest of the armor that you guys discovered is going to go to that Imperial group that is now received a change of orders. You were able to reach out. That one of the last things you guys did was reach out to basically the Imperial Guard regiment passing through, and because of the now priority status of this world, one, Rogue Trader, you just made a lot of money and a lot of really good friends in the Mechanicum and the Imperium.
I'm gonna ride that high.
Yes, you should. You absolutely should. The Baneblade that you are receiving, again, you'll get to choose the pattern, is going to be stored aboard your ship and will be available for use by the time that we actually start the dice rolling, which, again, we're not doing likely not doing today. So the next session, you'll have full access to the Baneblade if you need it. So going back to this world, the world that you guys are in, again, it's got, now that the Great Rift has torn the galaxy in half, this was already close to the Eye of Terror. So now it's even more, it's like, think Cadia 2.0. Not quite as close, but it's going to start having more issues because of its proximity.
Oh no.
So this planet is?
Yes. Yeah.
We recently got like tons of updates about how the Great Rift works, and oh my god, is it fucked up?
Okay, more than the Demonculabra or less?
So when the Great Rift split the galaxy in half, there was a few things that happened, but primarily, if you were in the path of it, your planet got swallowed up. But the problem is that if your planet didn't get swallowed up, but you're right beside it, you learned to your horror that it works like an ocean wave. It's like the tides come in and then recede and then come in and recede. So imagine half your planet being bathed in warp energy and then receding for like half the year, depending on how your planet rotates the sun.
So
like
that's
the system that's close by.
That's why this world originally, this world was unique because it already had warp or daemon portals on it, warp portals. So that was what they were using to test the tanks against. Because hey, demons are coming through. Hey, we've got a new Lehman Russ weapon. Let's try it on these. Try it on these demons. So the world's not unfamiliar with demons and warfare. But now, as you put it, it's going to be even worse.
Oh yeah, it's with warp energies around, expect bigger demons to start coming out instead of just like regular minor demons. It's not going to be pretty.
Okay.
Speaking of which, just a little side note, I laughed. I saw an image someone had did of Fulgrim, and Fulgrim goes, you know, I cannot mansplain, manipulate.
Manipulate or manhorn my way out of this.
So now it's time for manslaughter.
I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that catchphrase. We can't mansplain, manipulate, or man-whore our way out of this one, guys. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill him. We're gonna have to kill him, Fulgrim. Oh, what a shame, he says, pulling out a knife with a smile on his face.
Should I... On an off note, should I get boba?
Yes.
I'm getting panda. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, tapioca boba is always good, and the popping boba bubbles are good too.
Honestly, they're being slept on. I really like the flavored ones, like if they have like lychee or something. There's a store nearby that does, I think, rose pearls.
Ooh.
Yeah, get that in a green tea. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Okay, so with the warp energies bathing the planet, one of the things that's going to need to happen very quickly is this facility is going to have to be either disassembled or protected in some way.
Okay.
There is a problem. You can't disassemble an STC because we don't know how to put it back together, and especially if it's a factory. That's like telling me take down this building and build it somewhere else.
Well, then I guess
Without
we're going to have to figure out a way. Well, in that case, we're going to have to figure out a way to keep this thing safe and keep this planet safe, which is going to be perfect for some inquisitorial agents.
Sounds fun.
So, what's going to happen? And this is where the weird character creation's coming in. You guys are, of course, part of the Rogue Trader crew. You've got stuff that you guys have to do once while the inquisitorial team is doing its own thing. So, because you have access to an entire ship of people, you're basically going to be thumbing through the files of the various people of note, people that have gotten attention. And those are going to be the characters you're creating. You're picking the inquisitorial team, basically. Rolf is still going to be an overall... Rolf is the chief inquisitor for you guys. And that's still going to remain the same. But you guys are picking the actual agents that are going to be getting this planet protected and finding ways to keep the flood of warp stuff at bay.
Okay.
Right.
You each character... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. That's on me. I should have typed. I just am... Okay. So we have to find a way to protect the STC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If it can't be moved, then it has to be protected in place.
Okay.
And that means the whole planet needs to be protected because, again, it's one of the major tank manufacturers for the Imperium and the Mechanicus.
You can't let my investment get blown up.
No. And here's the deal. You are going to be receiving thrones for your investment into this world. I'm going to be working on a way to kind of calculate that. But that will give your inquisitorial team a budget. The money that they will have to spend is the money that the Rogue Trader is earning.
Alrighty.
And it's a small part. Rolf is generous. Rolf will not take all of your money. He will just take what he needs. Do you not have the discipline for that?
What's that? The hat of discipline.
Oh,
it's not just a discipline.
Oh my god. I need to
all
watch
is
this.
forgiven. All is forgiven, Ed boy.
Oh my god, I need to watch this. I am so fucking lost.
It's he pulls out a giant hat, but at the top of it is a hammer, and he beats you with it.
Yep.
It's the hat of discipline.
Oh. Okay, where am I gonna stream?
Do you live in a cave?
Do you live in a cave, Ed boy? This is the hat of discipline. We are going to use it, and all is forgiven. And please, if anybody has a problem with my accent, with me doing an accent like that, I am more than happy to stop. And that includes any of our listeners.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I don't want to be offensive. Funny, yes. Offensive, no.
Wait, what's the accent though? Like, I'm confused.
Rolf.
It's not made clear where he comes from.
Okay.
It's like hinted that it's like Nepal or something.
Oh.
But it's never officially stated where the fuck Rolf comes from.
Okay, and Rolf is the
Chief Inquisitor.
Yeah.
No, I mean.
And Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Yeah. Hold on.
He's supposed to be that neighborhood kid that comes from a different country, has the very weird customs, but he's very nice.
Okay.
Oh, he helps everybody. He is a good kid.
Absolute sweetheart.
Yeah, he's the
Okay.
neighborhood voice of reason.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I feel like I'm getting a culture lesson, and I'm grateful.
Susie is Chaos Incarnate.
Yes.
Sarah, on the other hand, Sarah is the mature female, tomboyish friend of all the neighborhood.
Okay. Sarah.
Yes. And so
Oh.
Sarah, you're actually, of course, going to be playing Susie because you'll have Jimmy as your squire. So that's the one thing, Amethyst, that's going to be slightly different about your character creation. Your main character, and this goes for announcer as well, the characters are going to start at level 4. Because, again, you guys are thumbing through and picking the people of note from the Rogue Trader ship. So these aren't your grunts, your meat shields. These are actual informed or influential or impactful people.
Screams at excitement. Yay, I'm not gonna die because I'm a fucking filthy ganger.
Exactly. You have just been elevated from ganger to inquisitorial agent.
We're gonna need that cutthroatness, though.
Yeah, so the whole point of the character that I made is that since he's the one that has the experience in the Imperium, so like anybody who is new, he can basically be like the in-canon source of information, like, oh, what's that? Oh, that's just a major cathedral in the system.
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing.
Ooh,
You're
I like
the guy
that.
to go to if we need info. Okay.
Yeah, and he's more of like a sharpshooting fast talker kind of a thing.
I love that. I kind of have a crush on your character now.
He is piss scared of getting into melee combat.
Oh, it's okay. I'll handle it.
He's got a knife, but that's it.
So, Amethyst, your other character, Jimmy. So that's one of the reasons why you have 2 character sheets, because as a Sister of Battle, you have a squire. And so the squire in this case is Jimmy. Now Jimmy's going to come in as a level 2 character. But he is the one restriction I am putting that is absolutely you're going to need to put on your sheet is that Jimmy is a coward.
Okay.
He follows everything that he is told to do by Susie. He does, without question.
As he should.
Yeah. Like getting stuck in a giant glove and flying around the neighborhood. Yeah, that kind of thing. Recon. We call that recon.
Yeah.
But yes, so the characters are going to start. Your main characters are going to start at level 4. There is beyond that restriction wise. There really isn't any. I am doing, because again a good chunk is likely going to still be improv. Anything you throw at me, I will integrate into the campaign. So if you think of something fun but you're not entirely sure if you should do it, do it.
Okay.
On the character sheet, or for building the characters, I've got to actually pull the character creation notes, because again, it's unfortunately been a little while since I've created one of these characters. Luckily, neither of you have to do the psychic part.
Yeah, I refuse to play a psyker because my rolls are garbage, and the last thing that I want is to be responsible for a party wipeout.
Oh, yeah, true. That's fair.
And so
I have
the Dark
too many of those.
The Dark Heresy book, because I believe I sent you guys all or I put it in the game information, the PDF. There are actually, for different characters, they actually give you suggested career paths. I'm trying to flip. Here we go. Bringing your character to life. So, here's my question to you guys. Do you wish to roll to generate your character's appearance and some of the other things like that? Or do you just want to get into the meat and potatoes of the skills, characteristics, talents, things like that? Because I am perfectly fine either way. I wouldn't offer each option if I wasn't comfortable with both.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay with either. I guess. I mean, maybe like getting the feel for the character could be really good to do our basic skills. That's an argument that you could make.
Okay, yeah. The skills and characteristics are definitely going to be rolled. It's just like things like your past, your appearance, your age, things like that. You can actually roll for, or you can just go ahead, select them, and put them down. I'm fine with either. It just depends on what you want to do.
In Dark Heresy, where your character starts, the career they had, really influences your stats.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. It's best to figure out like what in general you want to do. So like for example, my Scum character. Scum in Rogue Trader, well in this game, they're not great, but they have the most potential out of all of them. And depending on what you want to do, one group is better at doing a job than another. Scum are better at basically just, you want like a shooter or a fighter or a speaker. Scum are really good at that. Okay. Because like all their stuff is about like fighting or talking. But then you could have somebody who's like, oh, I want to start out as like a, where is it?
Here we go, Scum. I'm making some bookmarks in my book.
Yeah, that's always a smart idea. If you wanted to be like a tech priest, you start out as like a technographer, but slowly over time, you build yourself up to be way smarter with like tech skills and shooting, but you really do suck at talking because as a tech priest works, basically, they're very blunt and very direct. They don't know how to honey their words because it doesn't make sense to honey your words. Just tell him he's a fucking idiot and then move on. It tends to lead to a lot of problems. So you do need like somebody to basically be like, no, he meant this instead. You know, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, elbows you in the ribs, going, "Be polite, then we can kill them."
Pretty much. Aww. So, like, the question becomes, what are you hoping to play when you're not playing your Sister of Battle?
Okay.
And that's where the Squire can actually come in handy, because you could, while the Sister of Battle is, say, meditating, you could have your Squire going out and replenishing supplies or trying to get some information, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, Announcer, if you get influential enough, you could even have your own lackeys.
My own little inquisitorial hive gang, yes.
Oh no! Just don't get too crazy, because I might have to put you down.
It's with the inquisitorial hive gang, I'm under the authority of the Inquisitor. So I can get away with a lot, but the second that it compromises the inquisitorial operation, I am a loose end that needs to be tied up.
Yeah, and then wrapped in cement and dropped in the bottom of a lake.
Yeah.
Oh, they'd give you that honor? I would figure they'd just take you out without explanation, or it's just like he was a heretic. Let his body rot.
Yeah, they don't even want to use him in corpse starch because he was a heretic. Why would you want a heretic in corpse starch?
I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like it comes down to what you want to be able to do for the party. Like I made my guy basically like the shooter of the party while also trying to be like the, hey, I know how to navigate a hive city, so you guys don't have to. But if you want to do something, don't be afraid to say what you want, because you should always be willing to. You should always be ready to play whatever you want to play.
Yeah, and I can, anything you guys throw at me, like I keep saying, anything you guys throw at me that you want to do, I will incorporate it, because I want you guys to have as much fun as we can possibly have. That's why I'm running this considerably differently than I've seen a lot of other people run campaigns, and not that they're bad. I thought this was a niftier way of doing it.
Okay. So are we just going and making the character now? Because like I'm
Yes,
not
we can.
familiar.
We can start, and so because you're kind of your Sister of Battle is semi homebrew.
Okay.
We're basing it. I'm basing a lot of it off of the cleric that's available in Dark Heresy, since that's very much a religious type of character. And trust me when I say, he is not a pacifist. The cleric is not a pacifist, although he will pass a fist across a heretic's face.
So in Dark Heresy, the cleric, everybody thinks like cleric is like the healer kind of spellcaster type. No, in this game, the cleric is, I'm gonna take this stick, shove it up your ass, and inspire the rest of my party to do the same. Your whole shtick is like inspiring and making people better in the middle of melee.
And so because you're Sister of Battle, your melee skills, we're kind of taking that from just some of the different characters. There's a lot of generic skills that they have, so you're not going to be limited in what you want to do. And since you guys are already going to be level 4, that gives you guys points and such to work with.
So my points and everything.
Yeah, well, sorry about that.
Nah, don't worry about it. Like, I made the character. It's just got to figure out how much level 4 experience is, and then start paying out. Oh, that's another thing about this game, is that you don't get to just take a skill like in D&D. Your experience points count towards a currency that you spend on the skills that you want, or the upgrades to your stats. So, like, for example, my scum, in order to upgrade my ballistic skill by 1 point is 250 experience. So then that increases it by +5. And I think you can do that a maximum of 5 times, but each time you spend experience points on that stat, it goes up by like another 250 or 500 XP.
Okay. I'm trying to find like actual like build stuff, like how to the general information.
It should be, so if you have the PDF, it's page 31 is kind of where, or 30 is kind of where it really starts. If you don't though, since the appearance doesn't matter, the big thing that you're going to want to make the decision on is what type of world that you're coming from.
Okay.
So if you would like, you can roll for that, and what I would need you to do is roll a D8 and then have it.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. That seems pretty. I don't have like the PDF, so.
Okay.
Oh, I can send it to you.
Thank you. Okay, so half of one. So 1/2.
Okay, so that puts you as a feral worlder.
Hell yeah. I like that.
All right, now I need you to roll me a...
That's a big package.
D100.
Okay.
Give it a hot minute.
I'm doing this online, so I don't want to have to get my dice.
Oh, if you use the dice roller that I put the link up for, it's got up to a D100.
Right. My bad. Well, I did do a dice roller, and it was 54.
Okay, so that means you are very hairy.
What?
Yep.
It's okay. I was hoping not to play myself. It's fine.
So, basically, because you grew up on a very cold, feral world, you're the kind of abhuman mutation that you feel like you're seeking penance for as a Sister of Battle is the fact that you have hair in places that females normally don't, and it's because you need to be warm.
Man. I can't get away from the Greek mustache no matter where I go in this world.
I was about to say, I don't know if they would call it a Brazilian or if they would call it an emperorization. But
How much is Brazilian? Okay, so is that under quirk then?
yes.
Okay.
So that was your quirk. Now I need you to roll another D100.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the dice roller. Gonna take them. Is that under game info?
Yeah, it was in the game info area.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Here we go. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Da-da-da-da.
Okay, and D100.
Yep.
That is a 37.
Okay. The spirit of your weapon is a hungry ghost. It must taste blood every time it is drawn, lest great ill befall you and yours.
Oh, yes.
Oh, your machine spirit's a blood-hungry bastard. Got it.
Yes!
Oh no.
Where do I put that?
You would put it down in your weapon's characteristics. You would choose a weapon, and that's what happens.
Okay. Is that on the sheet somewhere?
It will be on the sheet in the weapons section.
In the weapon section. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Would I put it under gear?
Yeah, you would put it under gear.
Okay, so like bloodthirsty machine spirit.
Where's my?
If you don't, if it does not taste blood every time you draw it, you will take.
Yeah.
You'll take 1d4 damage.
Let's fucking go. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So here's the deal. That means you can't just pull your blade out and threaten someone.
Unless you totally intend to stab them.
Yes.
Listen, I let my weapons speak for themselves. I take a D4 damage.
So
if it doesn't taste blood.
So the next one's going to be whenever you're ready. The next one's going to be a D100 again. And this, we are doing your Imperial Divination. Think of me as your Tarot Master. We're using the Emperor's Tarot to see what your past, present, and future holds.
Okay, that is a 95. Let's see, where's my divination? I saw that.
Oh,
there we go.
You got a nice one. You said 95. Trust
Yes.
in your fear. Increase agility by 2 and gain 1 fate point.
Okay.
Now, we haven't gone over fate points yet. Do you want to talk about that, announcer?
Yeah, I can tell them what fate points are. So you know, like how in D&D or Pathfinder you get a free reroll, right?
Yeah.
Fate points are like that, but you can, instead of using it for a reroll, you can spend it so you don't fucking die.
Oh, that's
so
good.
like, say if something was going to instant kill you, you just say, nope, spend a fate point. You are unconscious at 0, but you're not dead.
The Emperor is my shield.
And what's perfect for your character is the agility plus 2. I mean, that's going to be big.
Okay, and that's under basic skills, or is it under the characteristics? Let's see. Oh, agility plus 2. I could probably put it here. And that modifier circle, right?
Well, so the modifier circle is when we actually get your skills rolled, that determines your bonus on the roll. So, like, if you get, say, 36 ballistic skill, then you have a plus 3.
Right. And then for my agility, I roll that and then add a 2 to it, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, cool.
We're not going to do names because names have already been done. So now we're going to get to the, let's see. Why does it feel like that did not give us... Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. Skills. No, that's skill descriptions. Chapter 3 skills. Okay, good. So we're heading on the way. So if you go to the cleric, that's going to be the, let's see, adept. What are you? Oh, unarbites. Forgot they were in this game. Assassin. I'm glad they do these in alphabetical order. Here we go. Cleric.
Boy.
So,
Are you on the cleric or the priest of the emperor, members of the vast organization known as the ecclesiarchy? Is that where I'm looking? For the section?
should be page 62.
Okay. Let's go. 62. Almost there. I just want to be able to follow along. Or else
That's fine. And again, today's a very chill session, so it's not like we're in any hurry.
I'll be right back. I just need to get myself cleaned up here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. I am there.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing, so this gives you an idea of kind of what you can start with and what you can do with each level up. Now, what announcer was talking about when he was talking about EXP. So if you look on the next page, page 63, cleric characteristic advances. So like if he, as he said, if he wanted to take his weapon skill and bump it up to the next level, it would take 250 points. And so you'll get XP. Basically, the way XP is going to work is you guys will get an XP bonus at the end of a session, depending on what you've done during the session. But there's during the session, if you do something particularly cool or of note, then I may assign extra XP as just a congratulations, that was really cool.
Okay.
But this kind of gives you an idea. The cleric gives you an idea of some of the stuff you can do. Now, I want you to be able to pick, because the Sister of Battle is semi-homebrew, I want you to be able to pick melee skills. If you see a skill in another character that's like melee or ranged focused or armor focused, and you want to take it, just let me know and we can work that in.
Okay, and that would be under...
Some of them are going to be under, like, Scum for melee skills. Some will be under, like, Guardsmen. Like I said, the Cleric is kind of the closest character in the... I don't want to say vanilla Dark Heresy, but it's the closest to a Sister of Battle. Your difference is your armor is vastly more impressive than the Cleric's, because you're wearing what... the closest to a Space Marine's armor that you can get.
I'm a singer. That's part of my starting skills based on the page that I think was sent to me at the very beginning, I believe. Those are starting, like, I'm looking also at the wiki right now, and it says starting skills, and it's like common lore, literacy, performer, speak language, lore Gothic, and trade, or something like that. So is this also what I need to consider?
That's part of it. So, like, under Cleric, if you see under the chart for characteristic advances, you see, like, Novice advances, Initiate advances, Priest advances, and Preacher advances. So these partly depend on kind of how you want to build your character, but you can go up to... I'm making sure that they did it the way I think they did. Okay, so that means you can choose skills up to the Preacher Advances table, so or whatever the fourth table is in another character style, if you want a skill from there.
Oh, okay. I think I see what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying.
I just need to see how much XP you're supposed to get. For level 4.
Okay.
That's the part that I haven't that I forgot to look up.
I might just stick with Cleric because it just seems like it's gonna be really easy.
Yeah, well, yeah, the only thing that's going to be different is the power armor skills, and I'm going to find those and make sure you have access to them.
Okay.
All right. So gaining skills. When you create a character, you begin with a list of starting skills based on your home world, as well as a selection of skills from your path. Yeah, okay. So the skills... Alright, basic skills, advanced skills, crafting skills, interaction skills, skill groups. Playing the game... Page 182. One thing I always loved about the Dark Heresy book... no, puppy, no worries. It's a chill day. You don't have to worry about being late. Alright, that's skill tests. Okay. Give me 1 second. We're going to probably use the wiki and see. Alright. How many points will they level for? Level 4 control to the character. Level 4 for advancement points. Points to spend. Spend a point to increase characteristic score by 1. Okay. Perfect. Figured it out. So you guys are gonna start with 4,000 XP. Wait a minute. Yeah, 4,000. So because you're level 4, you're going to start with 4,000 XP to spend on your skills and advancements. Now, you have 3 advancement points. That's how you got to level 4. And the advancement points are... so you could use those points to gain a brand new skill, get a talent, get new equipment, or increase a characteristic score by 1. And to be perfectly honest, increasing your characteristic score by 1. Let's say you had you had 37 in ballistic skill. If you spent all 3 of the advancement points, you would then have your bonus. You would hit 40 in your weapon skill, which means your bonus would actually go from a +3 to a +4.
Okay.
But just to make it easy, that means aside from your homeworld starting skills and the ones in the first 4 of cleric, you can choose any of those to improve.
Okay, so I'm looking through my cleric stuff, my homeworld, and one more thing. What was it again?
Your homeworld, the cleric stuff, the homeworld, and then anything power armor related.
Okay, anything power armor related. Okay. Okay. Oof. Just trying to think of who she is and what she would be good at. I could make her a cook. No.
So if I might make a suggestion, since they came from a cold, feral world, they had to figure out how to stay warm, which means they know how to build campsites and structures to retain heat or repel cold.
Yeah, true. I could have like a cold resistance or some sort of camp thing.
Okay, so for your characteristics, the actual on the character sheet, the characteristic skill or characteristic areas, which are weapon skill, ballistic skill, strength, toughness, etc. What you're going to be doing is you're going to roll 2d10 plus 20 for each of them.
Oh, okay. So we can just go ahead and maybe do the characteristics now, just to see where I am?
Yeah.
Okay, so I roll a d20, and then, what was that again?
No, you roll 2d10. I know this sounds weird. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Alright, so
one's going to be your 10s, and one is going to be your 1s.
Okay, and does it matter which order?
Yeah, so the first one will be the 10s, the second one will be the 1s.
Okay, cool. So that's a 24. And do we just work our way down the list? So it's strength and then toughness and then agility, or can I put them in wherever I want?
You know what? I'm gonna let you guys put them wherever you want. You need to roll a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you need to roll a total of 9 times. And yeah, you can put them wherever you want. I like that D&D kind of thing where you can, because I think I remember seeing that in 5th edition. I'm looking forward to seeing what your character comes up with.
Yeah, no kidding. It's pretty swingy right now. Okay, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just a couple more times. Because there's 9 characteristics here?
Yep.
Right? Okay. What if it's 7 and 10? Is that just...
Okay, so 7 and 10, that is just 70.
Okay.
Which is
still
wow.
But I'm joining from my phone. I apologize.
Oh, it's no problem, puppy. Welcome aboard. All we're doing is generating our characters for Dark Heresy.
Ooh, wag, 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 wag.
Yep, to catch you up, your group, because of the world that you guys are on, what you found with that Dark Age of Technology factory, the rift tearing the galaxy in half, sending Daemon energy towards the planet, and the fact that you're a member of the Rogue Trader's retinue, means you're a heap big deal. And you're going to be picking, basically your Dark Heresy character is going to be you going through the files of people of note on board the Rogue Trader's ship and finding the person that's going to be helping you guys protect this planet through inquisitorial means.
Oh.
I'm trying to find which characteristics correspond to bonuses. So...
that one is...
Oh, here we go. Weapon skill measures your character's competence in hand-to-hand fighting. Okay, there we go. I'll bet this is where I look.
And that one, so the only thing I hate about this system is they have ballistic skill and weapon skill. I wish they had changed it to melee skill and ranged skill.
Yeah.
Because they make it confusing.
And, I mean, really it's just the weapon. Because, like, ballistics is a weapon, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I get that. Absolutely.
So Puppy, what kind of character are you thinking of doing?
Oh, let me open that PDF. Hold on.
Sure.
So I clicked here. Let me go to downloads. Dark Heresy supplement. Oh no, there's nothing there. Okay. Where are my options?
Okay, I'll send you the PDF directly, since it for some reason didn't want to cooperate. So it's going to be in our one-on-one message. Let's see.
Okay.
Here we go.
Highest to lowest.
Okay, there you go. You should have the character sheet now. And give me one more second, and here we go.
I downloaded this. It's just blank. It doesn't give me an option of what parameters or.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be blank. I didn't have a fill-inable one, so if you want to, you can print it out, or you can just use some notebook paper and just note.
Oh no, I mean like I don't know what, because you asked me like what kind. I don't know what my choices are.
Oh, okay. My apologies. That changes the question. or that changes what I was thinking you were asking. So, the options available are Adept, an Arbitrator, think
Hold on,
Police.
hold on. Whoa, too quickly. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on.
You're fine.
Hold on. So you said 80 adept? No, 80 EP adept?
Yep. And an Adept is kind of, see how exactly they kind of explain it. An Adept is somebody, think like a clerk, but on steroids. So, I mean, they are somebody who who has stuff like they drive vehicles, or they're adept at something. They have like a specific thing that they're really good at.
Oh. I think that was one of the choices in Mass Effect was adept.
Kind of a similar, very similar actually.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, and then what did you? What's the other one? Can you just type them out so I don't have to
Yeah, I can
do
do
that?
that. Yeah, I can do
Thank
that.
you.
No problem.
Why is this not working?
All right, so we've got Adept. Arbitrator. Now, an Arbitrator, as I'm typing these in, think Police. Police with license to kill.
They're like
Uh-oh.
tax collectors, right? 'Cause they
No.
do the Imperial Tithe.
Yes. Well, they make sure the Imperial Tithe and the Lex Imperialis is enforced.
Oh.
They kind of like the Mechanicum have their machine spirits. The Arbitrators have the Lex Imperialis, and that is basically the laws of the Imperium. Each planet can often have its own laws and its own governance, but they ultimately all have to follow the Lex Imperialis. And if you don't, or you have a grievous violation of it, then you get a shotgun to the face, and you get a shotgun to the face, and you get a shotgun to the face. You know, that's just kind of how it goes.
Oh wow.
Then you have an Arbitrator, and that's, think like Diplomat. You have an Assassin. A Cleric. Now, the Cleric is the class that basically Amethyst is going to be playing with some homebrew in order to do the Sister of Battle. There's and when you think Cleric, they're not healers. I mean, they can, but generally they heal through faith and operate with a las pistol.
But I do have like certain benefits, like I can staunch blood loss apparently as part of my feral world characteristic.
Yes, so that's one of the cool things, again, because you dealt with a world that was very much against you. You know, you learned a lot of really useful skills that way.
I love her. Oh my gosh, I want to be just like my character when I grow up.
You also have... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna ask something, but... Oh yeah, so there's like something here when we're calculating characteristics. It has something like the bonus or something like... Yeah, here we go. Homeworld modifiers.
Oh.
How do those work? Because I was trying to look for that.
I have returned with leftover Chinese food. I apologize.
Oh, you're
I'm
fine.
getting new
hell yeah.
Chinese food.
Yo,
Oh my
yo,
god.
Can I have some? Can you share? What kind of Chinese food?
It's chicken fried rice, pineapple chicken balls, beef chow mein, beef bok choy, and dry ribs.
You guys are going to make me order
Fuck
Chinese
yeah.
tonight. I already know
do
this.
it. Yeah. Order Chinese. Yeah, share with all of us, please.
Okay, I tell you what. On our very last session,
Mm-hmm.
I will virtually buy everybody a meal, so that we can,
really?
for our last session together.
God.
This is going to be hopefully not for a while.
Yeah.
But our very last session, we will all eat together virtually.
Hell
Oh my god. That's so
And
cool.
I will pay for it.
Oh my god.
By the way,
Oh my God.
Longwood.
That's so
Longwood,
generous.
Just gonna say this. You gave me 3,000 experience to play around with. I am going to abuse the fuck out of this.
Actually, I found. Well, so what I did is I was doing some lookups. Add 1,000 more XP. You should have 4,000. Everybody's got 4,000 XP total.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Can you write that down? Because like.
Yeah, I'm
keeping
still
track of
typing
the
some
names
stuff.
of the choices. Okay.
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm just I haven't hit enter yet. So once I get done typing out,
Okay.
you'll have it. So the other options are guardsman, which is your typical Imperial trooper. You have the Imperial Psyker, who is the one that channels warp energies and does the mystic voodoo, somewhat illegal. You better hope the Emperor sanctions you kind of stuff. You then have Scum. Now, announcers playing Scum.
Oh.
And then you have Tech Priest. And a Tech Priest
Was that what I was last time? Was that what I was?
Yes.
Yes, you were a tech priest last time.
Okay, maybe to make it easier, I should just keep that the same then.
I mean, if you like the idea of the Tech Priest, then absolutely. There's a lot of options that you can do with it.
So I'm sorry to cut all this off, but homeworld modifiers, what was that again?
Oh, homeworld modifiers. So those are you're supposed to get from the feral world. Okay, so if you go to page 15, that's all of the feral world stuff.
Yes. Okay, I'm here. So with the modifiers under like the skill stuff.
So
right?
you would add like whatever the modifier is, you would add it as like say +2 or however it generated them.
Okay, because like on that like chart where it has like under characteristics, it's like across the board it's like 20. So I'm like, but that's for everybody.
Yes, that's what everybody starts. That's why it does the 2d10 plus 20 to give basically everybody. Everybody starts at 20, and then you add your 2d10 to it.
Okay, so if I have like say a 12 in something, I just add a 20 to that, and then that would be like a 32 in the end, right?
Correct. And so your bonus would then be +3. Oh, announcer and puppy. One of the things that I decided is that you have to roll 9 times 2d10. Your first roll is your 10s. Your second roll is your 1s. But once you have rolled 9 times, you can then put those wherever you want them to be.
You'll have to also write that down so I can, because I'm having trouble keeping track of all the information, if possible.
Okay. Sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
9 rolls.
Sorry, I just not.
Plus 20. So there we go. 9 rolls, and then you can allocate as you want. So let's say you roll, say, like a 30, a 40, a 50, a 60. I mean, you could put the 60 in ballistics skill, the 30 in your fellowship, etc., etc. You don't have to roll them in order.
Okay. And another thing, if I have to like 103, does that mean that one of them is a +10 modifier to something?
Yes. Believe so. You're gonna, you know what? You could end up becoming a living saint.
Oh no.
Sorry. I wonder if I should put that into agility or weapon skill or like strength or something, because like what I'm going for, and I'll give you an idea, and you guys can give me suggestions on where to put some of these skills, like how to prioritize. I want to go for, yes, she is a sister battle, she's a cleric, but she is like almost barbaric, right? So sort of like think Fenrisian badass sort of. She goes in with an axe
cool.
and just like demolishes people. So what should I be prioritizing if I want to go for that build?
That would definitely
warrior princess. Yeah, that.
You would definitely ballistic skill, I think.
No, weapon skill.
Weapon. Oh, you're right. Weapon skill.
Yes, I want to go in hand to hand. I'm most comfortable killing things with my bare hands.
So then I'm gonna ask you: do you want to be glass cannon or do you want to be like buff tank?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Because this, when you're rolling your stats, you don't like I tend to like roll them all out and then like put numbers where I want to put them to best augment my character. I don't know how you like to do it, but if you want to be very good at melee, your primary should be in weapon skill. Your secondary should be in strength, and then toughness or agility will decide if you're a glass cannon or not.
Okay. Because I have okay, so weapon skill, strength, right? And then what was the last one that you were saying? Either agility or
Toughness.
Toughness. Okay. So I do have power armor. So should I maybe prioritize agility?
It is up to you.
Okay.
Agility makes it easier to dodge attacks if you want to dodge and have the dodge skill. If you don't have the dodge skill, don't worry about it.
Okay. But I can take the dodge skill. Unless it's like it comes with the feral world. I don't think it comes with it.
It probably
It's one of the basic skills that everybody has access to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Those basic skills that are on the character sheet are the ones that, regardless of your class, you can pick.
Okay. So, is anybody thinking about going for, like, if we're gonna do it like a good, well-rounded party, is anybody thinking about being the tank right now?
Oh, and here's the thing. I don't care if it's well-rounded or not. I will make whatever you guys decide work.
Okay. Part of me's thinking agility. I like the idea of her being super fast and dodgy as well, but...
My guy's a smooth-talking gunslinger, so I have to be, like, quick on my feet and quick to the thinking.
I kind of like what I imagine for this is tearing through the battlefield and just kind of going berserk, right? And so I'm thinking agility might be the better one to put it in.
Oh God, I just have this image of Jimmy running behind going, Susie, Susie, you forgot your helmet. Susie, here's your helmet.
I'm just screaming. Okay, so, but if I take dodge, is the points in agility pretty much wasted, or would it just kind of buff the agility even more?
It would. So you are, when you train in a skill, it means that you can do that skill with no penalty.
Oh.
But then each time that you upgrade the skill, it goes up by 10.
Okay.
So simple is you're trained in it. Intermediate is that you have gotten a little bit more training into it. You're starting to understand a bit more, like, oh, I can now see where I need to dodge, like I need to duck and weave or kind of thing like that. And then expert is like, you're ultra instincting this, like you're just do as like you're dodging all the attacks.
Right.
Because
okay.
now it's just it's second nature to you now to understand.
Okay.
That.
So that's, I mean, sort of like my question though was like, if I have high agility, but I also have the dodge skill, is that wasted skills, or is that just going to make the agility better?
It's just going to make your agility better for that specific thing.
For that specific thing. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah, and what's interesting, so you start off, you have one of the things that you do add under advanced skills is tribal dialect under speak language.
Okay. Can I make her from Fenris specifically?
I don't, honestly, I don't want to do from some of the named worlds, and the reason I'll tell you why is because of the lore, there are certain restrictions or certain things that you could or couldn't do, and I don't want to put any kind of restrictions on your characters. So you can come from a world very similar to Fenris, but just not Fenris itself.
Okay, I've been on a Fenris kick recently. I like the lore. I know I'm a Thousand Suns player. How dare I? But also,
wait, can you tell me what that means? What is Fenris? I don't know what
that.
Fenris?
It's the coolest planet ever.
I got you. I got you. Fenris is the homeworld of the Space Wolf Space Marine chapter. Basically, imagine space Vikings that mutate into werewolves if they're not careful.
What? Yo, can I be that? That sounds cool.
Sadly, unless you were playing Deathwatch, you cannot play a Space Marine.
Wanna be a werewolf?
No, you don't.
It's actually not a good thing to be a werewolf.
No, it's bad.
you lose your mind and want to eat people, and not. It's not
Yeah.
sexy. It's not hot.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, more.
It's
Boy.
sanguineous.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my food. I'm gonna dip out for a second.
It's more like Sanguinius's curse turned up a little bit.
it's its own thing, but I can show you what a wolfen looks like.
Yeah, that sounds cool as hell.
Yeah, they're the Space Wolves have a lot of lore because a lot of people. I mean, the idea of space Viking werewolves appeals to a lot of people, so they ended up getting a lot more lore than some of the other planets and places.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like Ultramar is probably one of the other major worlds that, is equal to Fenris in terms of importance. Basically, the Primarch homeworlds.
Yeah. Even though Fenris has, on multiple occasions, been threatened to get blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
Space Wolves,
Leandros. Leandros would not like them.
They are.
Oh yeah.
So the Space Wolves in 40K are considered to be one of the last holdouts of what the Imperium used to be, even though they are far from what they used to be.
So wait, can you explain that? I just got back.
So, talking about the Space Wolves, their personality and character a little bit, they look at the rules of the Imperium and go, "That's stupid. That's cringe. Fuck you."
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
When the Space Marine Legions were divided into chapters, so like from 100,000 strong legions to 1,000 individual strong chapters, the Space Wolves said, "That's fucking stupid. That's the worst idea I've ever heard of." And they did try it once because they were like, "Oh, well, how about instead of 1,000-man strong chapters, we just have multiple Space Wolf legions running around?" That backfired horribly because their DNA is literally unstable. So, the Space Wolves in modern 40K are a chapter, quote-unquote chapter, massive bunny ears on that one. They are a chapter that acts like a legion, and each company of the Space Wolves is basically like a Viking house, like a Viking Jarl house. All their ranks and everything are based around or inspired by what Viking, at least what like media interpretation of Vikings are. The Space Wolves are not actually true Vikings; they're LARPers at best.
Yeah, they have the massive banquets, massive parties, and they drink. They're one of the few chapters / legions that actually imbibe enough alcohol to potentially get drunk.
Well, their alcohol is different, though.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not actually alcohol; it's poison.
Yeah, like it's made from poisonous plants because the Space Wolf and like the Astartes' internal organs can process alcohol. You can't get drunk, right? So they have to basically shut their liver down, so it stops working temporarily.
I think probably livers.
Do they have multiple?
It would surprise me.
Every when you are turned to a Space Marine, all of your organs are doubled. So you have 2 hearts, you have 2 hearts, you have 4 lungs, because your body is trying. They want your body to be able to. I think they had 4. I'd have to recheck it.
Oh, that's so cool.
But here's the problem: not everybody survives the procedure. There's actually 2 different procedures for becoming a Space Marine now. You've got the standard way of doing it, and then you have the crossing the Rubicon Primaris, becoming a Primaris Space Marine. And not all Space Marines survive that process.
Oh.
Yeah. One of the first to go through the Rubicon Primaris was Marneus Calgar. Why?
Love him.
Because he is Marneus Calgar.
Love him. He's great. I love him, though.
His backstory is so tragic, though.
But he's, like, so cool.
Fluffy question. Who's Marneus Calgar?
Yeah.
He is the current chapter master of the Ultramarines. He is basically right now in the Imperium. He is second in command to Roboot Guilliman, the Primarch of the Ultramarines. So when Guilliman's not around, he's in charge.
The only one with more power than Marneus Calgar right now is Robute Gilliman and probably Kai Drago of the Grey Knights.
Nope, Caldor Drago does not have the same authority.
He's just, I mean, I wouldn't want him to either. I'm scared of him. I think he's going to go unhinged.
The Grey Knights don't exist.
Oh, true, true.
They don't... the other person that would have more power, like the people under Gulliman that have the power under him, is the High Lords of Terra, which
I thought he abolished
is made
them.
up. No, he fired the original group.
Okay.
That was there when he came back. That's actually a really funny story too. But he replaced them with people that he deemed wouldn't fuck it up. That is the best way to put it.
That was the bar. The bar was literally buried in the ground. That's the kind of bar that these people needed to get above.
Yeah, he was not happy. And then even worse is that this group, the group that he fired, they tried to come back because they had a belief called the static tendency, which was everything is fine the way it is. Everything that is happening now is the Emperor willed it. Doesn't matter if the planet needs more resources or something, or like situations change. Fuck you, it's all the same.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Pretty much. So when Gulliman came back, he fired all of them, and then they tried to start a rebellion on Terra, and they had... Remember, Gulliman, Primarch, son of the Emperor, 13-foot tall, demigod of war, tiny old fuck that looks like an emancipated skeleton with a stupid hat, says, and I quote, to a room full of rebels, we are going to arrest the son of the Emperor, put him on trial, and execute him.
Oh.
Yeah, and that went well.
Yeah, no, they, the Master of Assassins killed them all, along with the Custodes. It was... They
said, nah.
Yeah, they said nah.
Oh, wow.
The Custodes intervened because this was a direct threat to the Emperor's divine, I say divine in quotes, rule.
Yeah. It was, not a fun time for them, to say the least.
Yeah. But so if you want to do Tech Priest, still though, Puppy, you're more than welcome to. And again, like I was explaining, everybody starts with 4,000 XP.
Easier.
Okay. Well, then what we can do, there's only a few things I'm going to need you to roll for me so that we can just establish a few things for your character.
Okay.
So I need you to do a D8 and then have it. Oh, I'm sorry. A D1, sorry, a D100.
D1, hold on. Let me, do you have like a rolling thing?
Yeah, let me put that link back in. Yeah, I'll throw that link in. I don't know why it doesn't want to. There we go. Copy link. No, copy that link. There we go. Alright, and paste, and send. Okay.
Okay, let's see, where did you put this? Nope, not there.
I put it in our one-on-one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I like that picture of the wolf.
2d10 plus 20, and then... Okay, so what do I need?
So right now we're going to get you to roll a D100.
Okay, so let me open this up. My player name, Tilda, Puppy, Tilda, and a D100.
Yep.
49.
So you come from a standard Imperial world. Which means you've got a couple of different things that you have access to. You basically are generic Mr. Generic, but you get blessed ignorance.
That sounds like me.
And trust me, in 40K, you
Mustn't
want
be the mind too small for doubt.
yeah. In 40K, you want to be ignorant. Trust me, you don't want to. There are things in 40K you don't want to know because the minute you know it, someone's coming to kill you.
Oh.
Yeah, ignorance. In 40K, the phrase "ignorance is bliss." It might as well be a mantra for everybody in the Imperium.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's bad. You also have hagiography.
What's that?
So you actually get 3 basic skills in addition to the ones that are already on that list that you can take.
Oh, can you type this up for me? Because I'm not going to remember what these are. I apologize.
Yeah, that's fun.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna make sure you have a PDF copy of the book, of the rule book, because it's got all of this in there as well.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that.
No problem. You have, but yeah, so you get a penalty on forbidden lore tests, but Imperial Creed, the Imperium itself, and stuff about war, they're all basic skills for you. Those are stuff that you're used to.
Oh, that's cool.
Literacy and speak language High Gothic, you also can do. If you wanted to be a silver-tongued tech priest, which I don't know why, but the tech priests are more very blunt and to the point. Emotions for the Mechanicus are seen as weakness. The closer to a machine that you are in the Mechanicus, the closer to God or the Omnissiah you are.
But if I was silver tongued, since like the stereotype is like I would not be that way, that means that I could definitely fool people.
You would be considered a weirdo among the Mechanicus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
but they
cool.
might send you to interface with regular humans more often. If you're someone who's keeping more of your emotions, you might actually end up being a diplomat for the Mechanicus.
Or Geek Squad.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Work with the mortals in Geek Squad.
Yeah, pretty much. Your willpower, though, now one of the cool things is your willpower gets a +3 bonus.
What is willpower?
That's going to be what helps you resist things like warp influence, trickery.
I have no idea what that is.
So
okay, I know what that is.
So say we're going up against a psyker, so like a magic user in this game.
Oh,
like a wizard.
Okay. You're a wizard.
If the wizard tries to like cast a spell on you that would fuck with your head, you roll 2d10 against his willpower. You're basically like rolling off against each other with willpower. If your willpower exceeds his attack does nothing to you. Like you don't.
Oh.
He like tries to make you see something, but like you clearly can tell like, oh, that's fake, and then just shoot him.
Mm-hmm. Magic isn't real, dummy. Like.
Well, you would shoot him because in the magic that he would be using would be the warp. He would be an unsanctioned psyker, most likely, and thus immediate kill. Because one of the things that can happen is this simple wizard, while trying to do that mind trick on you, could accidentally open a portal into hell and get possessed by a demon.
Which then...
Oh, wait, this is one doomed space marine. That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah, by the way, if we ever go up against a demon host, pray to God.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Or the Omnissiah in his case.
Mm-hmm. They're scary. Did you see that Hammer and Bolter episode of the Demon Host? Anybody?
Not yet, but it's on my to-watch list.
You'll have to send me a link to whatever that is, because that sounds interesting.
Oh, what do you think, Announcer? Would Hammer and Bolter be good for Puppy to get some lore from?
Personally, I think so.
One sec.
I mean, it's like
you'd have to get a Warhammer TV subscription.
Oh.
I wouldn't recommend that if you're not invested in Warhammer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't exposable income for that, unfortunately.
Then
I'll
no.
have to try to figure out how to download something illegally.
And like
No,
the
no,
thing
we
too
don't-
is
we don't talk
Hammer-
about
Listen, I will never condone piracy. I will never condone it because piracy is wrong, as I have been told, and I must
Oh,
follow
yes.
the law. He says,
Yeah,
wearing
it's
a
wrong.
pirate hat.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. Me matey,
Yes.
we don't discuss the bays here. If you know what I mean.
I have a
Failing
totally
small
legal
PCs,
PS1
yes.
on my computer. I have a totally legal
Nice.
PS1.
One of the
Exactly.
things that I would one of the things that
Nice.
I would say too about Hammer and Bolter is that you're not going to get much lore. They're like little snippets, but you know, like you're not going
Okay.
to actually get lore necessarily.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Oh.
So the next rolls that you're going to do, puppy, are going to be you're going to roll 9 times, and it's going to be 2d10, and you're going to add 20 to the
Okay.
results.
Wait, if you do it now. Oh god, 2d10 9 times. Okay, let me see what this. Okay, let me.
And the way it's the
Oh.
way the 2d10 works is the first d10 is your 10s, your second d10 is your 1s.
Wait, what? How many?
You roll 2d10.
Confused. Okay, so a d10. So that's a 5.
Okay, so 50, and then roll your d10 again.
And this is a 7.
So that means 57 plus 20 is 77.
What?
Yep. So you have a total of 77. 57 plus 20 is 77.
I wish I was better at counting.
And so you're gonna do that double. Okay. You don't have to post each one. 7. Oh, I'm sorry. So your first one was a 7. Your second one was a 5.
No, I must have done them out of order.
Okay,
I
so yeah,
apologize.
77 would be the total points that you have, and what you're doing. If you look on the character sheet, you see where it says characteristics.
Hold on. It's hard for me to, because I'm doing this on my phone, so it's hard for me to have like a bunch of stuff open.
Sure,
Keep
I
track of
understand.
that.
Yeah, there are 9 characteristics basically.
Shoot. That's why I need like help. So I'll just tell you what the numbers are, and I guess you can like temporarily write them down to help
Yeah,
keep
that's
track.
fine.
'Cause I'm gonna
Because we did.
forget.
Yeah, and I don't mind doing that if you want to roll them out real quick.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it again, and I got a 5.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it again, and I got an 8.
So that means 58. All right. Keep going. 2 more.
And then I got a 1,
Okay.
and I got a 5.
All right. So that's 15.
Oh, wow, I am dumb. Okay, so then I got a 10,
Okay.
and I got a 2.
Let me see if I remember correctly. So you rolled a 0 and 1, so 10. So that's 102.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Go
that
ahead
would be
and answer.
12.
Oh, 12. Oh, it would be 12. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's 2d10 plus 20. All of your stats.
All right.
Also, may
And
I
then-
appeal to the DM?
Yes.
How much money are we getting to spend on our characters?
Money or XP?
Money, specifically.
Since you're tapping off the Rogue Trader's resources, but you know Eddie's gonna be stingy.
You damn right.
So we'll say that out of the budget, you guys will get each 1,000 thrones to spend.
Oh, I'm getting a long last. Fuck you guys. I'm getting a sniper.
Yeah. You have 4,000 XP and 1,000 thrones.
You spoiled me.
I tried.
Do you know off the top? Do you know off the top of your head if power armor stats are in the main handbook?
Yeah, they're in the main handbook. They're
Okay.
So much.
They're gonna be way too expensive for you.
You're gonna have a basic set that you come with. So, but it's gonna be, because you're kind of still starting out, a basic power armor set, but you can still get accessories for it. Those you should be able to afford a little bit better.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. That last cannon's 5,000. God damn it. Oh well, long last it is.
All right, puppy. So, what else have we got?
How many more do I have to click?
You've done 4 so far, so there's 5 more, 2 each.
Okay, so I got a 2, and I got an 8.
Okay. Keep going.
And then I got a 4, and I got a 9.
Okay.
And then I got a 3, and I got a 3.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 more sets.
So I got another 3, and I got a 6.
Okay.
And then I got a 4 and a 10.
So that means you got a 40. Okay, so I've got them all in your chat. So what you'll do is you'll add 20 to each of those. And then you can choose which characteristics you want to put them in.
Huh.
So, for instance, if you wanted to, like, your largest one is 58 plus 2 plus 20, so 78. And since you guys are starting at level 4, that's one of the reasons why I don't mind the characteristics being a little higher, because the difficulty that you guys are going to face is going to be just that much greater. But for instance, like, we'll say, so 78 is your highest. In your case, if you want, your intelligence would be where you would probably put it as a tech priest.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, as a rule, the lowest score for a tech priest type character is going to be their fellowship, because you don't play well with others. But that can be completely up to you. Again, if you wanted to be the weird, diplomatic tech priest, then you could put your highest in fellowship and be like chatty Cathy about, hey, did you hear about DOS 6.22 and the new command that they added into it? Kind of a thing.
How wholesome! Oh, it's so cute. I love it.
Wait, what? Wait, how was that wholesome? What did I miss?
No,
I'm not.
it's just like tech priests are usually so standoffish, but you just be so friendly, and it's so adorable, and I love it. And I like tech priests. I think they're cute. I think they're adorable. I just love tech priests.
Okay, then can you help me to be the golden retriever tech priest? Like, can you help me put the stats in the correct
I mean,
places?
okay, so I'm gonna ask DM something.
Sure.
If for some reason, because we do have a lot of new people here, if for some reason the build just isn't working, what do we do then? Because I think that's a lot of anxiety. I'm sensing a lot of anxiety about that. If the build isn't working, what do you do?
Oh, well, here's the best part. Your Rogue Trader crew, the guys that you were playing as Rogue Traders, are still around. If that inquisitorial character isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing, they get a bolter to the back of the head and the new character gets rolled.
Oh.
But the new character gets rolled under the rules that we just did our character rolls for. So if you wanted to, you could prep another character sheet with a secondary character in case for some reason this totally doesn't work out.
I'd still need help with that because I'm not great with like the number thing. Unfortunately, I apologize.
Don't worry about it.
That's fine. Between
I'm much
Amethyst
better with
and
role playing than I am at like number. Number.
well, the good news is once we get these numbers done, then the only time that they come into use is when we do the rolls, and at that point, you know, we're going to be discussing the roll, and there's going to be a lot of conversation about different roles. So we're going to make sure that you don't feel lost.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Heck yeah.
That's one of the big things.
Nice.
My anti-gatekeeping. I there's one thing I absolutely despise, and that's gatekeeping. And by withholding information or being unwilling to help a new player, I consider that gatekeeping. And we want as many people as possible in this hobby because the more people we have in the hobby, the more friends and fun we have.
Preach, preach. No, literally, whenever I make a post, sometimes there'll be people underneath. Like, if it's anything that isn't, like, you know, very standard, it's like, gatekeep your hobbies, keep women out of Warhammer. It gets nasty.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah,
it
welcome
can get
to
really nasty.
It's annoying as shit.
It
Yeah.
is.
I mean,
And
an
it's like,
announcer
it doesn't
gets.
hurt me.
Well, I mean, if you can imagine, I mean, not only announcer already gets BS on his videos about the fact that he accepts everybody. You being female amethyst or female presenting, I can't imagine what yours would look like. Just the vitriol and stupidity.
People have straight up called me a whore before in my comments.
Oh, that's
Straight
gross.
up. Yeah, and like the thing is that it doesn't really offend me. It just feels like an annoying little guy just poking you and trying to get a rise out of you. And so it's just, at first it hurt me, but then you kind of get a thick skin, and now it's just like, why would you say that? That's so annoying. But like,
I got like so many people try to be clever and say like, oh, if you're fine with like girl space marines, what about like men of like brothers of battle and that kind of stuff? I'm like, do it. Who the fuck's stopping you?
Yeah, do it.
It's a fucking toy soldier. It's a plastic toy soldiers. Who the fuck cares? Are you doing it because it's a fun, interesting idea that you want to explore and experiment with? Or are you saying this because you're a basic bitch that doesn't actually play Warhammer?
And besides which, Fabius Bile already did female space marines.
And Call said that's
He
very
did.
easy to do it.
I don't think that, I think they were like something akin to them, but I don't think they were the exact same thing. Right?
Potato, tomato.
Exactly.
Close
Both
enough.
of them are savory fruits.
Yeah, close
no,
enough
wait.
for jazz.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm excited about is the fucking 103 weapon skill and 110 strength. I'm really excited about that. That's fun.
Yep.
I just want to throw that out there.
Hell yeah.
And like I said,
send me
but
something to
just remember, you get higher characteristic scores, the difficulty of stuff goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys are now, as these inquisitorial characters, they're going to have to operate very much like SAS soldiers. You might be behind enemy lines fomenting dissent. You might be figuring out how to set up a perimeter around that Dark Age of Technology factory, or getting people infiltrated in to make sure nobody's trying to steal its secrets or damage it in any way. There's a lot that you guys are going to get to do that I want you guys to be able to do, that if you can think of it, again, this is my promise to you guys as a DM. If you can think of it and you want to do it, I will figure out how to integrate it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, do I want an axe or a hammer? Ooh.
Hammer is great for blunt. Do you want to hack stuff or do you want to beat the shit out of something?
They both sound really good.
Yeah,
I like it.
do
I'm
both.
gonna have to think.
Yeah, do both.
Oh, axe in one hand, warhammer in the other.
I mean, yeah, you can. There is a dual wielding.
There's a hammer on the other side.
Oh, we do have axes that are like that. Actually, it's really cool.
Yeah, do it. Like one of the firefighting tools. I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, or like a maul.
So many good options here.
To be fair, one of the things that if the tech priest, so one of the cool things about the tech priest is that they can rebuild or remake certain types of technology, if you could find
What?
the resource and materials for it, you could have you could commission Puppy to make basically effectively the Jaws of Life as one of your power armor arms.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Squeeze their head like grape.
I am fully leveled up. I now have a camo cloak. I am so happy.
This is truly, oh my, you know what? If we put you on a hive world with chaos, we could truly say it is a hive of scum and villainy.
Well, welcome to High Volcanus. Nowhere will you find a more wretched place of scum, villainy, and heretics. There's heretics here. There's heretics everywhere.
I think I want a chain axe.
Yeah, everybody's a heretic until proven otherwise.
What's that?
Chain axe. I know.
I think I think.
Ooh.
I like the
You have
idea.
1,000. You have 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And a chain axe is 450.
I feel like it's worth it. It's cool.
It-
It has aura.
It has tearing, which allows you to roll 2d10, take the highest.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah. The aura, you can't argue with that aura, right?
You cannot.
You can't argue with that aura.
By the way, guys, I have got I have got the biggest grin on my face right now. I don't know if you guys can see it on stream, but I mean, literally, I have just the biggest grin because this is what I have been wanting to do for ages, and you guys are enabling it. And I just this was a life goal for me to DM something on Twitch, even if I got no viewers, just to DM something. And so yeah, I put the camera full screen, big smile, you can't miss it.
So that way you guys see like what I did.
Okay.
So this is Frastus. He is going to be your silver-tongued sniper. As you can see on my stats, I am terrible in melee. If someone says like duel me,
Ooh.
I respond by pulling a pistol and shooting them, not pulling out a
Nice.
sword.
Yeah.
I put my highest stat in shooting, and I upgraded it to the max that I could. So yeah, we have a 61 sharpshooter. Please do not ever put me on the front line.
I got you.
I'm an average in strength. By the way, the average stat for everybody in the game is 30. If you're a human, Space Marines are 40. I have a toughness of 26. You can bully me, Amethyst. You can like
Hell yeah.
lean on me. You just lean on me and say like, "Hey, you want me to pick you up? Please fucking don't do that." And up we go.
Oh, you don't want to be on the front lines?
Nice.
She picks you up and throws you to the back lines.
Yeah, I will do that for you. I will get you out of there. Don't even worry. I'll take care of all of you. It's okay.
I have above average agility. I have average intelligence. I'm very good at looking around. I'm average willpower. Do not expect me to resist the temptations of a warp. And I have a fellowship of 43, i.e. I get along well with pretty much everybody. My entire build is that I am more combat oriented. So like I hide in the shadows of our group with my special camo cloak. And this is like this is where you put all your weapons, armor, and all that kind of stuff. And your wounds go up with your toughness. Since I didn't upgrade my toughness, I only have 9 wounds.
Yeah, so they're a little squishy.
I'm a little squishy.
So, with like backpacks, should I take a backpack since I have like I might have the highest strength, so I can carry stuff for you guys, or is that a waste?
No, it's not a waste. You can roleplay it however you want.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, we could have it as just like a box that attaches to the back of your power armor.
I think I'm gonna get a backpack. It seems like it has good utility.
Like I'm flavoring my character to have like gunslinger stuff. Is that he's got a auto gun, which is basically like imagine a gun from our time in 40k. So like
Oh wow.
think AR-15 in 40k. But in my
Oh,
case,
wow.
I have like an MPK5 for like my auto gun, as like a submachine gun, and then I have a auto pistol, which is just like your standard Glock or revolver, whatever the fuck. And then I have my long las rifle, which I keep with a sling, and then I have a knife.
And the cool thing about
Don't
the long las is designed as a sniper weapon, so it gets bonuses to accuracy and such at a distance.
Yep. And
Oh,
no,
yours is reliable? What tech priest did you bribe?
Me,
it just comes standard. It just comes standard.
me.
One thing, Puppy, you'll find in the universe is that stuff works like half the time.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a chance that you could pick up a weapon from the ground that was firing a second ago. The minute you pull the trigger, it jams.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Also, just to let you know, if you're trying to use a weapon you don't have training in, it's
Oh,
gonna
no.
get very bad for you.
Oh no.
Like firing
you
into
take
your
a
own
hard-
allies, bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
take a hard -20 to any attack that tries to use something you're not trained in.
Oh my gosh.
So for you,
So,
now
like-
the cool thing is you can do both melee and range combat as a tech priest. Mechadendrites for melee, and or guns in your
Ah.
arms for ranged.
Oh, that's
I have a
cool.
quick question.
Sure.
So the build, height, weight, stuff like that, do I just get to choose that or do I roll?
For that, if it's going to be appearance only and rarely actually affect the scenario, then you can just do that on your own. Now, for instance,
Fair.
your height in power armor means that you're going to have a difficulty entering some doorways or standing in some buildings because
I
of the
kinda
weight
like
of the
that.
I
armor.
recommend moving into them at a 45-degree angle.
I would love to be like really tall and also be in power armor. In real life, I'm 4'10", so I have never had the experience of being tall. It seems fun. Fuck it, 6 foot on the nose.
I like being little.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna be, and I can staunch blood and stuff like that. So I'll take care of you guys. It's okay.
Apothecary
I'll keep
mommy.
you guys on track. Yeah. Oh, fun news, personal news about that. I just got a whole book about herbalism. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
cool.
start a home
Ooh.
apothecary. I'm so excited.
Oh, that's so
I'm
cool.
5 foot. Right, I made Frastist 5'8".
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, that means, oh god, she can literally put her arm on your head and use you as an armrest.
Yeah.
I just imagine the big girl picking up the little girl and pinning her against the wall, but instead of
Oh,
the two girls, it's barbarian ice woman putting a hive ganger to the wall.
Yes.
Now, that is something, since you wanted to come from a Fenrisian-like world, you will,
Yes.
on desert planets, you will have a penalty to your movement.
Oh man, no, that makes sense. Okay.
Don't expect it to come up.
Yeah, it's not something that I expect to happen, but you never know. All right. So what? Okay. So it sounds like we've actually moved very good on the character creation so far. How's everybody
That's good.
feeling?
I'm done.
I still need your help.
Yeah, I figured what we
with-
can do, because I know you're stuck on your phone. If you want to, we can do sometime this week, because I'm gonna have to do the same with Tango. At some point this week,
Okay.
we'll do a one-on-one, and we can finish up your your character sheet then.
Oh, that's cool.
Wounds are calculated how?
Where was that? Fuck, where did I put my rulebook? Your wounds. If I can. Index, where are you? Where is my index? Damn you, PDF! Why don't you load? Damn you!
Let's see.
Getting started.
Yeah, because that was the only thing that the way they separated the book is a little odd. I like it, but it was a little odd.
Yeah, it's really annoying trying to find stuff. All right. How to roll health in
Dark Heresy. Yeah, I did the same thing with something else.
Fuck, that's not telling me how to.
I also found the perfect picture for her, and it's in the general.
Let's see. How to determine wounds.
What did you choose for your background, by the way?
Cleric.
I meant like what planet you came from.
Feral World.
Oh, feral, yeah.
Generate characteristics.
By using the formula D5 plus homeworld modifier.
Okay. A D5.
So a D10 and have it.
Yep.
Or like 6 is 1 and 10 is 5.
Okay, so 1 and then homeworld characteristic, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up.
Homeworld characteristic. You are a feral worlder. Feral world, birth planet, the past. Don't care about that. Why are you written this way? Why do you hurt me so physically?
Homeworld modifiers in
Thank
Dark
you. You have a beautiful voice.
Aww.
The past, feral world, tribal taboos, imperial birth planet, divination, nature. How did you meet your inquisitor? Name, types of names.
Bro, where are you finding all this? This is crazy.
It's all in the book.
Where? Oh.
I'm scrolling through.
Feral world.
Here we go. Characteristics. Continuously.
Starting wounds modifier 9, I think, right?
Wounds 9 plus D5. Yes.
Okay, so then that would be, I got a 1 on my roll, so then that would be a 10, right?
Yeah, that's a 10.
Okay.
So that means you have 19 wounds.
19. No, I got a 1.
It's 9. It's 9 plus 1, so it's 10.
Oh, now
Yeah.
okay, 10 wounds. Sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, yeah. So, cool.
Bit of a glass cannon, maybe?
We're all glass cannons in this game. You are going to learn very quickly in Warhammer 40k, life means nothing. There is another version of this game called Only War, where you play as the Imperial Guard.
Have it.
It tells you at the start of the book, make 5 backup characters.
Oh, wait,
You are going to die.
So when we see like critical damage, fatigue, stuff like that, is that stuff we calculate during the session, or is that something I calculate now?
You calculate it during the session.
Okay. So if I take critical damage, that's going to go under critical damage.
Yeah. So remember, in Dark Heresy, in the Fantasy Flight games, so in this system, you do not die when you hit 0. Once your character hits 0 HP, you start taking automatic crits.
Okay.
And until the DM rolls that you fucking die, you can get horrifically scarred.
Oh yeah, lose
That's just
limbs
add
and
to
stuff like
the
that.
Je ne sais quoi of my character, though. You know.
Yeah. You can. Crits can range. Crits depend on what you're getting hit with, and they can either just be like you get headshot and you fall over, or a plasma gun hits you so goddamn hard you explode and you hit everybody like a frag grenade.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like the party could take damage from the limbs being blown off of Amethyst.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's metal.
So here I have the critical effect. So say I get dropped to 0 HP and someone fires a plasma gun, an energy-based weapon at me, but they roll a 1. A blow to the target's body steals a breath from their lungs. The target can only take a half action on their next turn. So for my next turn, if I hadn't already had it, I can only do one thing on my turn. That's it.
Yeah, because you're at that point you're winded. They basically winded you.
Okay.
Yep. then say if you got hit with a 10, 10 counts as a 9, but with an additional effect. So the target is completely encased in fire, melting their skin and popping their eyes like superheated eggs. It falls to the ground like a blackened corpse. Except in addition, if the target is carrying any ammunition, there is a 50% chance it explodes. Unless they can make a successful dodge test, all creatures within 1d5 meters take 1d10 plus 5 explosive damage. That's how brutal this can get.
It's metal. It is very metal.
That's so cool. Okay, so all right, let's see what else I have to do. I have my characteristics.
We can take fall damage. We can take fall damage, guys.
That's the first thing I do in any video game.
Oh, and you know the image that just popped in my head would be the power armor from Fallout. When you jump off the building and hit the ground, that impact is kind of what's in my head.
Love that. Okay, and now I think I've got the basic stuff. So now it's gonna be more like
what skills do you want? What what are you gonna spend your XP on?
Yes. What did you just
When you go to your what's it called there? What were you again? What class were you playing?
Cleric.
All right, so when you go to your cleric, it has all of the lists of skills and upgrades that you can buy and how much each individual one costs.
Okay. And I'm doing sort of a homebrew. Should I be like going through and looking at the like Sister of Battle sheet that I have up from the wiki? Or do I just like kind of ignore that for now?
You can, as long as it's using stuff from Dark Heresy, then yes, you can absolutely. Because that way we can mix and match and get you the character that you want.
Okay.
But like, if it's something that is very abnormal for Dark Heresy, basically we'll go over it and look and just make sure everything's kosher. I'm sure it will be, but yeah, that way we make sure everybody is on the same page and in the right book.
Okay, so like, just one more thing though for equipment before I move on.
Sure.
Am I allowed to like a homebrew like a tribal charm for something?
Oh yeah, like we have charms in this game, and it literally says like it can be flavored as anything you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm going off of. But I get a ring of suffrage apparently for sororitas, but like I kind of also like either want to switch that out or like make something more akin to like a feral worlder charm.
Oh yeah, being like some little animal bones and sticks, maybe some hair or twine from one of your parents or your siblings
something
to help protect
like that,
you. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Things like that, and trust me when I say, I'll know what's in your, because I'll get copies of all your character sheets from you guys, so I'll know what you've got, and I can figure out ways to use it. And that is both a promise and a threat.
And a threat. I saw this thing, and it's like, till death do us part. I meant that as a threat. You're not getting away from me that easy.
Oh, that's not a promise. That's a threat.
That's a threat.
Rolf does not threaten. Rolf just makes sure that the person knows exactly what's going to happen.
You're going to understand that life is suffering, and I am the worst goddamn nightmare, says the DM.
Oh, is this your character? Oh my gosh, I just downloaded it. Oh.
That's my character.
Oh, cool. I get to look at your character. Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, what the Ring of Suffrage does as far as mechanics go.
It allows you to vote. Oh no, wait, that's not what that means.
Yeah, well, so one of the big things with the sororitas, a lot of the sororitas feel called to serve the Emperor. In a lot of cases, they actually are mystic, and there's part of the reason the question about the divinity of the Emperor even came up was because of the miracles that kept happening with the sororitas.
It is So the Ring of Suffrage is basically when you are initiated into the Sisters Order, you are given that ring.
Okay.
It literally does nothing.
Okay. Okay.
Like
Got
mechanics-wise, it does nothing. Fluff-wise, it causes minor discomfort when you're twisting it.
Okay. Also,
It's essentially like self-flagellation.
Love that. So, okay, I have an idea. So what if, like, for, like, the bone sort of charm thing that I'm thinking of doing, it can, like, we can do it like an attunement thing. I'll talk to you later about it if that's, you know, the case. But, like, we could do, like, an attunement thing where maybe after a certain point of some sort of action, like, it has a certain low-level buff. But you have to attune to it first. Because, like, you're basically...
Oh, it will have a buff and a... So,
warp.
if you want to do that, it will have both a buff and a malus.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Okay.
You will also be able to create at a certain point. I'm not telling people when the certain points are, but at certain points, you will be able to craft things like purity seals.
That's awesome.
And those will have an effect. So, like, Puppy can create mechanical stuff. You'll be able to create puritanical and resistance stuff. And Announcer will just be able to create corpses.
Okay.
So, which is honestly, you know, one of the better skills.
In all honesty, I probably should have gone with Assassin with my build, but, like, I like the idea of being a scumbag. Or at least, like, a criminal or a ganger.
I love that.
Stuff that we would never do in real life, but that we can do in game.
My character literally has a -10 modifier to talking to people in civilized situations, and I love that for her.
I'm very scared that... Wait, Puppy, you said you were going to be a charismatic character too, right?
What?
You said you were going to be, like, charismatic?
Oh yeah, I wanted to have charisma. I wanted to kind of be spec'd into like a golden retriever style character.
All right. Okay. Thank God it's not just going to be me like having to talk to people.
Yeah, and then once we talk to Tango and figure out what character he's running, we'll have everything in place. Right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm flagging a little bit. It's been a very, very long week for me, and my medications have been a little hit or miss. So if you guys don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and wrap up for today, and then we can meet one-on-one this week. I don't expect us to play this upcoming weekend. I don't expect us to play then, but I would like us to try to do a session on the 26th.
All right, and I will get Frastus's backstory to you, so that way you can absolutely destroy me.
And actually, Amethyst and Puppy, if you guys can get me backstories as well, that would be fantastic.
Absolutely.
And Puppy, I can help you with your backstory when we do our one-on-one, because I know that there's still a lot of the fluff that you're not familiar with.
Exactly, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, that's not a problem.
Allow me to link one more time to the Need to Know series, because I just updated it.
Yes, if you have not watched Announcer's videos, Puppy, you really should. His is some of the best lore videos on YouTube, and still a bunch of them are on TikTok, but the majority are on YouTube. Definitely go check it out, subscribe, and watch his stuff.
Yeah, I recently just released Need to Know Thousand Suns. And we also had Need to Know Tau Empire, Leagues of Votan, if you like dwarves.
Yeah, I'm space dwarves are kind of my thing. Because part of the reason is I am 5'3" and shrinking. Unfortunately, spinal fractures suck. But I'm 5'3", and I have a 48-inch chest.
Oh wow!
A 19-inch neck.
Wow!
And a 36-inch waist.
Oh my god, I love how hatred criminals is a skill. That's funny.
Oh no, don't hate me. I'm a criminal.
No, I think we're gonna get along just fine.
But yeah, I'm built like a dwarf.
I think if you take the Arbites class, it's mandatory that you take Hatred Criminal.
Oh yeah, I was having to explain the Lex Imperialis earlier. That was fun. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
This is my outdated copy of the Book of Judgment.
And Longwood, I'm also kind of. I feel like I have a bit of a that kind of build. Like I'm under 5 foot. If I touch a weight, I gain muscle. So I get it. I get it.
You're the same height as my best. You're the same height as my best friend. She's 4'10" and 3/4 inches.
Yeah. Yeah. I might actually be 3/4 inches actually.
She says at 4'10", the 3/4 inches count.
Oh. Yeah.
She used to hate. Oh, go ahead.
I don't usually do that because I'm like, I don't care. I'm 4'10". I'm not 4'10 and a half. Who cares about the half? It just sounds like you're coping.
Well, in Tennessee, they had a commercial, because this was back when I was dating her. They had a commercial that said children 4'9" and below need to be put in booster seats.
Yeah.
I took one look at her and said, "Hun, if you shrink an inch, I'm gonna have to buy one for you."
It's also a weight thing.
That hurt.
Like, I've nearly knocked people out for saying stuff like that. Your friend is very patient.
Well, although she hit me, okay, to give you an idea, she's 4'10", and her hair is 4 foot long.
Oh man, okay.
She had just washed it and put it in a braid.
Oh, yikes.
She hit me with it.
Yeah, ouch.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
deservedly. I deserved it.
But that hurt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, I think we are good for this session. Puppy, we'll get with you, and Tango I will get with this week. We're not planning a session on the 19th, but I would like for the 26th. And we'll get started
Hey,
with...
Max, can you help me? Can you help me be more Golden Retriever-like? Like, help me with my stats?
I don't know the stats all that well either, so you might have to figure that out yourself.
Don't worry, I
stats
can make you Golden
are-
Retriever.
Okay, thank you.
You're going to say
you all
about
have
stats?
a good day.
Oh, well, thank you, announcer. You have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go order me some Chinese now, thanks to everybody.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Heck yeah.
This has been wonderful. Again, any feedback you guys have, the reason we have the one-on-one channels is because that way you can give me feedback directly without anybody seeing it. I'm happy to, I like feedback. This has been great. Again, the smile on my face, this is awesome. So, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, thank you for being so awesome. We'll be back as soon as we can be to play. And we'll catch everybody on the flip side. Let your geek flag fly. And peace out, guys.
Sounds good. Have a good day, everybody.
See ya.
Wag, 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 wag.